Okay, all set to go. From San Francisco, California, we're live at Oracle Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. All right, ready to go here and up. Plate is Will Smith. And we're underway here in the home opener. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And brings it in at the wall. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
No, inside.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That one finds the corner. That is strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Nimmo around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. One out man at first. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late with the swing there. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Alonso is waved home. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. On the ground. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
J.P. Crawford.
Swing and a pop-up. Stop. And that is that. This is Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
0-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Tommy Edman at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting third.
Here's Yelich at the dish.
Yelich.
Ball.
In the air to left center. Crawford gets under it. And there's two down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Anthony
Ball
Santander stands in with two away as he takes a ball.
Ball two.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. First and second, two outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In the dirt. Ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. Ball three.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Cole measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Over to Edman.
Right on the tag.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. So up next, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Going one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Smith in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh running hard. And that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
No, inside.
That one fouled off. This one popped up. Takes it in for the out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. There's the strike. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. This is Bryson Stott. Oh, 1 now. And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And here comes Alec Bohm. On the ground, right side. Torres handles to first.
Got him. That's
and
an out.
that is that. Back here in San Francisco, top half of the 3rd inning, Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. No, that's it.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And that one ripped to left. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Oh, and he's trying for second. And he'll reach second with one away. Juan Soto now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich settles under this one. 2 down. Here's Contreras now. He's 0 for 1. That smash towards center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. That one to first. Contreras steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Just missed. That one ripped right center field. Going back. Oh, he can't bring it in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's not stopping. On his way home.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
No, that's a ball.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Edman to score. And now they trail by 1. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Brandon Marsh.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Kelly in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Swing and a miss. Back here at Oracle Park. Start of the 4th. J.P. Crawford stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. Here is Gleyber Torres.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
High fly ball out to left field. Yelich should have this one. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one in the air center field. Carroll moving under it, and there's two down. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. The 1-1. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out to short. Low throw, and he can't pick it. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Fouled off down the right side. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ball.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Throw to second, and great jump. So now, with one away and a man at second, Corbin Carroll will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Man at second. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Backed off the plate that time. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third, in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So 2 down. Christian Yelich up next for the A's. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. Brandon Nimmo stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely. You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Hammered on the line, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Soto at the plate now, and that's strike one. Next offering is foul back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. A 2-run shot. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. Stop. Handles, throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Stepping in for New York, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. Inside.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Stone, a righty that throws with power. He features a changeup, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. One down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball 2.
Oh, great stop. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swings and chases a low one there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Cruz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So Dick.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Phil Maton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Two aboard with one out. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this
Ball
one.
one.
Here's a 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. Two on, one out. Just a slow ground ball this
That's a
time.
foul ball.
And that goes foul. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. To the right side, Torres slings to first in time. Rice and Stott up next for the A's. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Inside.
The Athletics trying to get back into this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing at a ground ball collected by Torres. Slings to first, and that's the third out. Top 6. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Will Smith. Ripped on a line to center. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball.
The Yankees up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Missed
Ball
with a
2.
changeup. 2 balls, no strikes. And
Ball.
another ball. There's a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Mark Leiter Jr.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Man at first, one away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he can't come up with it. Flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. Nimmo coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run homer. And now J.P. Crawford. Popped up. Bichette. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
0-1. And it's fouled away.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Edman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Good job to fight that one off. And that's off the outside edge. It's 2-2. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 7th. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to short, Edman. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First offering way inside, almost got him. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Cruz batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that is out of play. The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. Over to Stott for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Well struck left field. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. One down. Next. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third, and he's got himself a triple. So one gone with a runner at third. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly, and first offering is fouled off. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Runner from third in to score. It's 11-5. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily. So digging in, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. Runner at second here, one gone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Kelly. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 11-6.
No,
in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double. At the plate, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop. Around third. He will score. It's 11-7.
Waste no time there. Really
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 48, Brent Hooker.
And here is Corbin Carroll. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
had a pretty ugly over going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
That's the ball.
You'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Edman, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball 2.
Next one misses. Ball 3. Runners at first and second with one gone. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's
out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2. Anthony Santander up next for the A's.
Ball 1.
Edman off of first with 2 away. The 1-1. Runner takes off on the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Will Smith.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Bichette. First out in the top of the 8th. And up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Here's Juan Soto. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Adrian Morejon.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edman slings to first.
You're out.
Third out. On to the bottom of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 up, 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
There goes the runner in the dirt. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. In the dirt. And the 1-0. Right side. Torres. That ends the frame. Back here in San Francisco. Ball set to start the ninth in this one. Wilson Contreras stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now here is J.P. Crawford. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. Messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Ball. No.
Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the ninth. And a strike to Gleyber.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Swing and he popped it up. Stop. And that'll do it. Bottom of the ninth. Now the A's designated hitter, Alec Bohm. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Chase DeLauder.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll. Way inside, and that hit him. Tommy Edman up next for the A's. And ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. That one kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And it remains 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Base hit center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Big and Kenley Jansen on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Rudder takes off. There's a ball. And throw there. Safe.
That's
Just
inside.
missed.
Ball 2.
The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
So the tying run at second. And that one inside, and it hit him. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
So they're all loaded up. And a swing and a miss there. The 1-2. Sneaks through, base hit. One runs in. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score and they tie it. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Bobachek gets a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. The pitcher on here, Tim Herron. Well,
No margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Up the middle, Castro. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
He made it. Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Basalo in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Tons of offense.
Without a soul. Eres la niña en mis ojos, tú. Eres todo lo que quiero yo. Para calmar la sed, no. Mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dale a luz. Tú sabes que no va a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta. que pasa es que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto.